Hello, welcome back to Kigali. This is our third visit together, and we are going to look today at the final part of the Theological Education Project. We began by looking at the seminary, RIET, here in Kigali, and then last week we talked about the 5 regional Bible schools that are found throughout the country. Today we're going to look at an exciting thing that's been happening the last couple of years. It's called Emerging Leaders Initiative, or ELI. In 2018, our partner, AEBR, became aware of a serious lack of young leaders within the denomination, and that was very concerning. And so a plan was put in motion in order to try to help correct that issue. CBM was supportive of it, and Emerging Leaders Initiative was born. Now, as we began organizing ELI, one of the first critical things was choosing who would be a part of it. We were looking for 20 men and women between the ages of 25 and 40 who were already participating in leadership in their local churches, people who had commitment, who showed integrity in their life. What we were looking for was we wanted to find individuals who clearly have potential to become capable leaders within their churches and within the denomination. And so through a careful selection process, we were able to find 7 women and 13 men who would be a part of Emerging Leaders Initiative, and we began to meet together. We met twice in 2019, and we were to meet 3 times in 2020, but of course 2020 didn't turn out the same as we were expecting for anybody in this world, and so the good thing is that the things we were to do in 2020 will be moved to next year, 2021. I want to share with you a few of the things that we discussed, that we learned together as part of ELI. We talked about servant leadership. We discussed God's call and gifts for leaders. The importance of being a relationally smart leader. We talked about having crucial conversations. Crucial conversations are those conversations that really need to happen, but many times people avoid them because they're not very comfortable. But leaders have to deal with those kind of conversations. We also talked about the leadership of Jesus. He was the excellent leader of history, right? So we wanted to look at him as an example and to talk about what it is to be a strategic leader. Those are some of the topics that we have discussed as part of ELI. It's always exciting when we gather together and we're learning and growing and discussing things. And then it's great to see the participants go back home again, go back to their ministry contexts and use what they have been learning in our time together. The goal of Emerging Leaders Initiative is to create a pool of people, a pool of men and women who are capable, who are ready to step up into leadership responsibilities and roles in AEBR, both now and in the future. But I don't want you to just hear it from me. I have actually invited a couple of participants in ELI to join me this morning, so I'm going to ask them to step on over here, and I'm going to ask them a couple of questions to give you a sense of what ELI is like. So this is Alexi, and this is Yvette, and I'm wanting them to answer the question, what is something you have learned at ELI that has been beneficial to you, that has helped you to grow and to become a better leader? Alexi?
Thanks so much. One thing I've learned in this program is to have learned that I have potential. I have the skills which I learned from school, which can help the church to grow. Before I thought that to have influence in the church, I have to be a theological, have a background of the theological, but now I understand that I can use what I've learned in the school, different areas, different skills I have, in the experiences to help the church to grow and also to see how the church have the confidence in me that I can help, I can be good leader for tomorrow, which I can work in it in the marketplace where I work in different areas, so which can help the church. That's why I really go to hear the calling and to hear have the burden, have to help the church to grow in different areas.
That's great. Thanks, Alexi. Yvette is learning English, but she's more comfortable responding in Kinyarwanda, so Alexi will help translate what she says to us. Yvette?
Murakoze, nitwa Yvette nk'uko babivuze, nanjye nakurikiye aya mahugurwa, hari ibintu by'ingenzi nakuyemo, ngiye kuvuga bike muri byo. Icya mbere nakuyemo nuko namenye umuhamagaro.
She's called Yvette. She's one in this program, and so I'm going to say one thing which I've learned in this program of Emerging Leader.
Namenye umuhamagaro, menya ko dukwiye kujya muri uyu murimo twarahamagawe, kandi menya n'ubuyobozi bwiza bwa Yesu ari nacyo cyitegerezo dukwiye.
I have learned to have the calling and how to respond the calling whenever God calls you in different area, in different field, in different organization which you are working in. You have to answer or to accept the calling of God.
Kugira ubunyangamugayo mu muhamagaro.
So to have integrity in this calling.
Ndetse n'umuhamagaro wuzuye, umukristo agomba kuba afite umuhamagaro wuzuye, afite ubuzima bwose, abayeho mu buryo bw'umwuka ndetse no mu buryo bw'umubiri.
Also I learned that even though you have been called, you have to have the dove have two wings. You have to fall in the spiritual. You are growing the spiritual, but even the financial means you are capable to feed yourself, to help your family.
Twaganiriye ku cyerekezo cy'itorero kandi ibyo bintu byose twatangiye kubishyira mu bikorwa tugeze aho amatorero yaradutumye.
So also have learned about the vision for our church, of our ABR, and then we are using it, and our skills have been learned that through the program, using it in our local churches, and it's really good to have the influence.
Nyuma y'aya mahugurwa byagenze neza kuko nabonye nabaye umuyobozi mwiza kandi niteguye gushyira.
So after this program, I've been the good reader, and then now I'm just using my skills around through this program.
Thank you.
So Yvette and Alexi are just two of the beneficiaries who are part of the ELI program, and thank you Stevens Road for your part in it as well.